The Las Vegas Aces find themselves in a precarious position, down 2-0 to the New York Liberty in their second-round WNBA playoff series, and the frustrations are beginning to show, particularly between head coach Becky Hammon and star guard Kelsey Plum. In Game 2, played on October 1, 2024, a heated confrontation between Hammon and Plum during a timeout became a focal point of the game, capturing the intensity of the Aces' current struggles. The confrontation occurred as Hammon, visibly agitated, pointed her finger at Plum and appeared to be sternly berating her for her performance and decision-making on the court. Plum, 30, who has been a key figure for the two-time defending champions, had a tough night, managing only 6 points on 2 of 9 shooting in 27 minutes of play. The video of the exchange quickly went viral on social media, sparking widespread speculation about the internal dynamics of the Aces as they find themselves on the brink of elimination. Though it is unclear exactly what Hammon said during the confrontation, her post-game comments shed light on the broader issues that have been plaguing her team. Speaking candidly to reporters, Hammon expressed dissatisfaction with the team's lack of focus and intensity throughout the season, a problem that she believes has only worsened as they attempt to three-peat as champions, a feat that no WNBA team has accomplished since the Houston Comets won 4 consecutive titles from 1997 to 2000. Quite frankly, we haven't had the edge all year, Hammon, 47, said after the Aces' 88-84 loss to the Liberty. We found it in the last month. I feel like we've gained a lot of ground. But the feel was different from the jump, and this is why three-peating is hard, let's be real. Hammon didn't shy away from acknowledging the off-the-court distractions that have plagued the team, particularly after their back-to-back titles turned players like Plum into media sensations. The Aces' star players, including Plum, have gained significant attention from national advertising campaigns and sponsorship deals, something Hammon hinted has contributed to the team's wavering focus. The whole league has been pissed off for the last 8 months, and my players are in commercials and this and that, being freaking celebrities, Hammon remarked. You get distracted. That's why it's hard, because human nature is distracting. Aside from the distractions, Hammon was also critical of the team's performance on the court, pointing to turnovers as a key reason for the Aces' Game 2 loss. The Aces committed 14 turnovers, which the Liberty exploited for 20 points by halftime alone. Hammon specifically highlighted the Aces' defense, lamenting the ease with which the Liberty were able to convert turnovers into layups. I don't even think it's close if we quit passing it to the other team and turning it over, Hammon said. They had 20 points at halftime off our turnovers. The amount of layups we gave up was obscene. Looked like a layup clinic. That stuff's on us. Plum, who committed 3 of the team's turnovers in the game, was not the only Aces player struggling under the pressure. Reigning MVP Aja Wilson and fellow star Chelsea Gray also had difficulty adjusting to the Liberty's aggressive defense, but the pointed exchange between Hammon and Plum underscored the coach's determination to hold her players accountable. This is not the first time Plum has found herself in the spotlight during this series. In Game 1, played on Sunday, September 29, Plum had a brief but spirited verbal exchange with filmmaker and die-hard New York sports fan Spike Lee, who was sitting courtside at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. The interaction, which was caught on camera, went viral, though Plum later played it down as good-natured fun. I can't say exactly what was said, but I told him that he should talk louder, Plum joked after Game 1. But it was all well and fun and really cool that he's here. Even last round, it was really cool that he was here. I know he's a big sports fan, so it says a lot that he's in the building, and he respects the game. So yeah, I was just having fun. With the Aces now in a 2-0 hole against the Liberty, the series shifts to Las Vegas for Game 3 on Friday, October 4. The Aces, who have been the WNBA's most dominant team in recent years, face elimination and must regroup quickly to avoid a disappointing early exit from the playoffs. Despite the tension, both Hammon and Plum will need to come together to lead the Aces through what is likely to be a high-stakes, high-pressure game on their home court. The Liberty, meanwhile, are riding high, having capitalized on their momentum and the Aces' miscues to take control of the series. With Sabrina Ionescu and Breanna Stewart leading the charge, New York is just 1 win away from eliminating the defending champions and advancing to the WNBA Finals. As for Las Vegas, the question now is whether they can find their rhythm, shut out the distractions, and rise to the challenge to keep their championship hopes alive.